Hello, my name is Sarah Gordon.
And my name is Sarah Copertino, and today we will also be presenting for our team members, Caitlin Hayward and Joshua Malone, and this is our LIFT project for 2021.
So the LIFT program stands for Learning to Integrate Fundamentals Through Teaching. It's a science outreach program for K through 12 students throughout Wyoming, and it's funded by the NASA Space Grant Consortium.
So our team consists of 4 members, and that they are made up of one education major. The education major will work with the teacher in our school district to develop lesson plans to go along with our project's experiment. One computer science major who will help develop the electronics and computer system for our project that will be launched on the payload, and 2 environment and natural resources major who will be kind of the bridge between the education and computer science majors as we help to make sure all science topics for the project are met in the education part of it, while also making sure that the computer system is able to collect all of the data necessary. And this year we are partnered with Shoshone High School. This is an upper level chemistry class, and it's a small group of students. So this means that we can make it a more advanced experiment, and it could be more hands-on in the technical aspects of the project.
So our specific project is a high altitude balloon that will measure ozone and UV levels as the balloon increases in the atmosphere. Since it is a chemistry class, we're going to focus a lot on the molecular interactions of the ozone in the atmosphere. And then also with this, we want to have more of an engineering component as well. And since this is such an advanced class, we are going to help them build their own payload to test, and so that they can get the data from ozone and have it be kind of a whole circle process, so that they can draw their own conclusions and analyze the data that they get.
So our plan for fall of 2021 is beginning classroom visits and interactions with the students. So we will have 2 to 3 lesson plans. The first introductory lesson will be about the science topics necessary to provide the background for completing this project. So that will consist of topics like ozone structure of the atmosphere, why ozone is important to the Earth, and then how ozone affects UV levels. Then the second lesson will be on Arduino and the sensors that we will be using on the payload. These students do have some background on Arduino already, so we will help them expand upon that knowledge and know how sensors directly pertain to our project, such as measuring ozone and UV levels. And the students will then look at different sensors and make the decision for themselves with the background provided of what would be the best to launch and collect the data necessary. Then the last visit before the launch will consist of the students building their own payloads, and we will be there to help them through the process, answer any questions they may have. Then finally, we'll have the project launch sometime in the early fall. This is an all-day event, so we'll launch in the morning, then recover the payload, and then after that, we will analyze the data and help students draw conclusions on what we find.
So where we are now, at the end of this spring semester, we just started to build the Arduino systems, and these are all the sensors that we have at the moment. sometime soon, we want to test these in an environmental chamber um, to see how the sensors will react in colder conditions up in the atmosphere. Right now, we are trying to figure out the best way to expose the sensors to the light with the UV sensor and still have them be warm enough that they can still function. So that's our issue right now. But we have some ideas that we're working out, and we'll figure something out.
So up next will be our test launch to again expand upon the engineering process and work out any troubleshooting issues that we may have that can all then be worked out before the actual launch with the students. And we will also finish up the lesson plans with the partner teachers' input to make sure that all curriculum standards for science and engineering are met and that the students have the knowledge necessary to perform this project. And then in this picture here, you can see it was taken by one of our team members at a balloon launch up in Sheridan.
So if you want to learn more and look at some other projects that have been done in the past, you can visit the Wyoming Space Grant website, which is linked right there, or look at the YouTube channel. There's lots of videos and they all have short explanations of each project.
And thank you for listening about our project today. And if you have any questions about our project, feel free to email us. Our emails are listed here. And if you have a specific question about certain parts of the project, certain systems, feel free to email us specifically. Thank you.